Hey everybody, Martin here. So yesterday I posted my first photo. Um, so that's on there of what it's like to be fasting again. I'm technically like 90 something hours, almost 96 hours, I think, something like that. Let's see. I'm 90, almost 94 hours into my fasting. I had made videos on day one, but it didn't seem to stick, so I just made another video yesterday and then called it day one. But no, I mean the whole through the whole fasting process, like there's a lot of mental battles that you have to go through, right? A lot of because like you think you need to eat, but you really don't because your body's not experiencing hunger. But you're so used to eating that you feel like you need to, or you tell yourself you do. Um, Food smells good. You can actually smell extra food. I remember when I used to fast a lot early on, where In and Out Burger is from where I would be was probably a couple miles away, and I swear I could smell it from the place that I was in some parts of our town. Like your senses just get off the radar, and so it's always interesting the things that you start experiencing or noticing when you start fasting a lot, or just fasting in general. Um, and so I know that like the natural oils of my skin start to come back, and the dryness that I was experiencing don't happen. Like my skin gets real smooth and soft. I also know that like deodorant isn't as necessary, right? The sweating that or the smell that I would get from natural sweating or perspiration doesn't exist anymore. It's almost like you don't even really need deodorant anymore. It's kind of weird. I would put deodorant on every like 3, 4 days, maybe 5 days at times, just because there's no smell. But part of it is when I would first started fasting, I rested a lot. So there wasn't a lot of activity going on in my world. Maybe walking a couple miles a day, but that was it. Where this time I'm actually getting into the gym 2 to 3 times a day and walking 2 to 3 miles a day or slightly running. Today there was a lot of fatigue that I experienced, and typically that happens when my body is switching from sugar burning to fat burning. In people who are doing keto typically experience it. They call it keto flu. They get that bog and that tiredness, and they start to feel like they're getting sick. When you're fasting, like fasting, like no food, just water, it's not the same thing. It's different, right? It's literally like a day or two, and you start to think that you need to eat, but you really don't. And I know there's a lot of like influencers that say like 72 hours is like the best fast. I think that's the worst fasting to do, because you kind of get into that place of like getting that bog and the tiredness because your body is getting ready to switch, and then you start eating again. It's like it never fully happens, because I think once you experience like day 4, day 5, those things start to change. And so I'm in the bog right now. It's good, right? Some people experience it like around day 2, when they're around 48 hours, which is cool. You know what I mean? I never have. I'm in the period too where you don't trust a fart. Do not trust a fart. First day, maybe the second day, you're fine. You're just farting. But come day 3, day 4, don't trust it. You will be rewarded with something not so nice. So I'm just giving it a little heads up, right? Don't trust it. But outside of that, man, I mean, I feel some fatigue, and my body has to transition, right? It has to switch from fats, or from sugar to fats. And once it does, it's going to be on top of cloud nine, right? It's going to be on top of the world. I'm going to feel amazing, because I always do, right? And because now it's burning body fat, and it's burning fats, basically, right? That's what I want. So I just wanted to come in here real quick and just, tell you guys how things are going. I'm still working on cutting up the video a little bit of the DEXA scan, so you guys can see kind of what that looks like. You'll see Christy in the video, the lady who I go to when I go to DEXA Fit Sacramento and get my scans done. And then I'll get my numbers posted, just so you can kind of see what it looks like to get your sheet and kind of how they read it. So, but we're continuing on this fast, right? 720 total hours I must complete. I'm 94 in, almost at 100. Like, we're good, right? It's like I can already see the other side of the hill. I'm not tripping. But when you do think about like 720 hours, that's a lot of hours. But hey, it is what it is. But we're gonna get it, you know what I mean? And we want to see what happens to the body, right? What is the result of body fat? I worked out 3 times a day, did a bodybuilding workout, did a Olympic lifting snatch workout, and then also got in a 3-mile walk. So we're good. Tomorrow will be another day, and we're going to continue attacking it. So I hope you have a great day, and God bless you, and let you know that God loves you, and so do I.